Welcome to the Not Your Really Average Gaming channel. This is your host Ryan speaking, and we are back in the magical land of Banished. It has been a fun journey for these people so far. We're playing hardcore, well, it's like mini hardcore mode. The first time I played it, first video of this series was an utter disaster, so I went back, I'm doing it again. We toned down the settings just a little bit so that it's not so violent and murderous. But we're back. We had a tool deficit, and Nata is having trouble getting her tools together. Oh, no, she got some. Alright, perfect. Alright, good. See, everyone has tools. Whew, good. Alright, so we have 5 builders with quite a bit of houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. Let's see. Any of them crammed up with adults? This one's getting there. I'll hold off on building another house, because you really gotta be careful. You can kill your food supply that way. If you build too many houses, people are gonna starve. Alright, let's see. So we have a hunter's cabin and a gatherer's hut. So we got a good run of food supply. I think now we can start thinking about how to get resources. So I think I'm going to... How do you build a tunnel, by the way? How much is it? 4 stone per length. So if I build a tunnel right about... Let's line it up here. Actually, let's line it up with the thin part of the mountain, because that's intelligent. Let's see... It would cost 60 stone to do. I could technically build a tunnel. Could. But it's a risk. Is it a risk I'm willing to take? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. So we're gonna build a tunnel right through this mountain, because I want to actually make this where I put my forester's cabin. I'm not sure if the forester, like, messes with the hunter's lodge, because the forester kind of chops down all the trees around, and I don't know if that scares the deer off or not. Hey.
Oh, they had little babies. Ow. Oh, look at the little baby deer. Ow.
They should die. Alright. I'm so violent. I apologize. Wow. Whew. I'm sorry I'm a murderous person, but, we're hungry, and we need some deer, and these baby deer look very tasty. Actually, Fawns, that's what they're called. I was like, I know a doe is a female deer, a buck is a male deer. Doe, a deer, a female deer. If anyone can, tell me what musical that's from, I'll be very, very happy. And if you can't, you might be too young to live on this planet. I'm just kidding. Actually, the musical I'm talking about came out in the 1960s, so, I mean, I'm too young to know about it, technically, if we're going on that logic. But, look at that, we have a tunnel. And it you know, that was a good risk. I'm glad I took that risk. Because now, we're gonna go in, we're gonna get a forester's lodge. We're gonna plop them... We're gonna plop it right there. So look at that coverage. Look at all that forest that goes around, and that's how much I'm taking. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good forester's lodge. And let's get rid of some of the stone out here. Because we don't need all that stone over there. Let's put it on times 10 speed. Oh, we're getting lots of babies. That's cool. I think maybe, depending on how we're doing, we might make a school in year 4. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a sound plan. But I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see. Look at them go. Oh yeah. They collected the stone, they built a forester's lodge. The reserve of food is low. See, this is what I'm talking about. If I built more houses, yikes, that would be bad. If I built too many more houses, we would be Dunzo. Dunzo, not so funzo. Our Reserve iron is low. So let's see if we can collect some iron over here. I see a little bit there. Yeah. Good. Alright, so alright, we'll keep it on ×5 and let's review our people. So we have Dashad and Jenny. They're a happy couple, only quite a few years apart actually in age. That's 8 years apart. Not bad. Yeah, 8 years apart. Kasa is 14. Alright, she's a builder. Marine and Monia. Not Monica, Monia. We got only a year between Lemon and Caitlin, the only normal name of this town. Trevante, Reg, and Corian. We got, is Corian a boy or a girl? Corian is a girl. We got Egbertha. Oh, Boniel. Happy birthday, Boniel. Happy birthday. Actually, though this video is not my birthday special, today is my birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan. I am now 22 years old. Let's see. Who else just had a birthday? It was, Monia. Monia. Yeah, happy birthday, Monia. They're both laborers. How awesome. Alright, let's slow down a little bit, because I realize the Forester's Lodge is done. Quentis and Sabrinley. We got Taylord and Astania. Where's Penella? Penella and Therford! I called it. I told you. Therford and Penella were... They're a thing. I shipped that. I shipped that. And I'm so proud. Look at that. So we're gonna have them, actually, we're gonna set them only to cut right now. I want this whole area mass deforestation. Mass deforestation. Can I collect this stuff? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Let's see. We're collecting iron over here. Our iron reserves are up again. We're sitting in a nice spot. Alright. We've survived a few winters. Oh, Reg, however you pronounce your name. Happy birthday, Reg. I think I can afford one more house. Let's risk the biscuit. It's funny because I hear other YouTubers say like little phrases, and one of them is risk the biscuit. And I just thought it was so like. It just sounds so cute. I'm gonna risk the biscuit. So I in turn started to say it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that works perfectly. I can put a path continuously. Alright, so I'm gonna put the house right there. Alright, before we do that, actually let's see if we can call it. Alright, so we have Trevante and Reg are males. Other males? Boniel can do it. Yeah, so Boniel, Reg, and Trevante. And then we have Kasa, Monia, and Gailey. I think Gailey and Trevante. Gailey and Trevante. I think that's a good matchup. So let's see who ends up moving into this house. Gailey and Trevante. They live right across the street from each other. They're only 3 years apart in age. Gailey's she's a talented seamstress. At 16 years old, she honed her skills very well. Her mother, Sabrinley, taught her well. Penella actually learned more from her father. Actually, no, Penella learned from her mother to be a forester, and I did call that Gailey was moving out, and I was right. Boom, I shipped this. I am the matchmaker of this game. Look at that. That was pro skills in just calling that right there. Look at me go. Alright. How are we doing? We're actually getting pretty full on this. So, I think it's about time we think about the storage barn. So I'm going to put the storage barn right on the edge of the tunnel. Do I want it there? I don't want it there. That's gonna kill that path, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Boom. We're gonna need more trees, because it needs 48 logs. So, now, the Forester's Lodge, I have mixed feelings on it. I don't know how well it actually works. I'm gonna set it to do both plant and chop. We're just gonna chop all these trees. We're just gonna force all of our people to chop all these trees. And, like, suddenly it becomes more efficient. I think they're really better off just planting trees. Because they plant trees really well. You'll see the trees come back really fast. It's just unfortunate that they don't. And who's our woodcutter? Our woodcutter is Estanya. Look at Estanya go. She's chopping all the wood, and there's not much wood to chop. Look at them. All of them are so busy. I like it. Busy bees. Alright, and we have 4 builders to start building our storage farm. Good. Look at all the trees. Bye, trees. Chop, chop, chop. Have a sip of water. And we have a storage barn. So, once this is cleared out, I think they automatically collect stuff from it. No? How do we get rid of this? I want to get rid of the storage cart. And I guess I leave it. I guess. Oh well, whatever. Is this getting in? Okay, get some stuff. We'll let it fill up and then we'll just eat. The storage barn is just extra, okay? So we have 2 new children, Ciela and Evelyn. Alright. I think we can comfortably build a school in the next year. Can we? Well, the food's low because it's winter. I think the food production is slower during winter. And we have more mouths to feed. We are up 18. 27. Yes, I needed to actually count that out on my fingers. 18 plus 9 is 27. We have 27 citizens in our town. Oh, 27 is the age my boyfriend is, except not for long, because his birthday is in like a week. So, not for longer. He will be 28. He's an old man. Let's see. So there's Evelyn, and there's Evelia. Oh, actually, Evelyn is the name of my cousin's kid. She's a cutie. She used to have like this little mohawk going on. It was adorable, completely adorable. So let's get rid of some stone out of here. I'm sick of the stone in this area. Let's get rid of the iron if there's any. Let's just brush around with it. Nope, no iron in that area. So see, you can see the forester has already planted some trees right here. And then those will just like grow back slowly. So that'll be helpful. Alright, so it's spring of year 4. The food reserve is getting kind of low, but hopefully that picks itself up in a little bit. No houses are starving, so that's good. How we doing? I think the school is going to go right in here. I like that spot. So let's make the school right there. Alright. And how many children? We have 10 children, so that's perfect. Alright. Hopefully we can build the school before William becomes an adult. Then the teacher. Who's our teacher? We have Jenny. Oh, we actually have an educated person who's a teacher. In one of my games that I'm just playing on my own, the teacher was not educated, and I thought that was really funny. Just like, you're not. How are you teaching people? How are you teaching people? You don't even know what you're talking about. That's pretty accurate to the education system. Shots fired. Taylord. Taylord is almost 22. Alright, so we need to chop more trees. Let's get rid of the trees in that area. Actually, let's just get rid of all trees in that area. And the school is almost built. Getting there. Getting there. Wellion has not turned into an adult. Come on. Before he turns 10. Come on. Because when they turn 10, they turn into an adult. And if there's no school, they'll just go right to laborer. And you can't educate them. But if you have a school before they turn 10, they'll go into school when they're like 16, I think. I think I might make it. Come on. Come on. He's gonna be like our first student. Boom. We have a school. It has a question mark because it's not registering that I already selected teacher. Right there. There we go. Boom. And Wellion has not turned into an adult. So, we now have our school built. And our food reserve is going up. So let's find some iron. We need a lot of iron right now. Well, we don't need a lot. We just need some. This land has an iron deficiency. Yeah, we're living. We're living. I think the next thing. Oh, we're at 0 food. Oh, we're at 32. Okay. That's the next thing we need to worry about is our food situation. Actually, I think I can manage that. So let's build a fishery. Right there. Get a path going from it. I don't like how that path came out. I'm actually particular with my paths. I know it's kind of weird, but I actually care what my path looks like. We're not barbarians. There we go. So, they'll start building the fishery, and we can get some fish. Yeah. Oh, fish. When I was growing up, my mother did not. She doesn't really like seafood, so it was really unfortunate because I never really got to try seafood. However, when I got older, obviously I could start making my own choices on what I ate, and I started trying fish and all that. Turns out, I absolutely love salmon. Salmon doesn't love me. I got horribly ill after eating salmon once I was in France. It was a fun trip back in high school, and I had salmon, and I almost threw up. It wasn't a fun time, so I can no longer have salmon, but I love it. It was delicious. It was the best fish I've ever eaten in my life, and I can't. So that's unfortunate, but you know, I'll live. So we have our fishery, so we can start. Let's just all in. All 3 people are going in the fishery. We have 1 student. I think it's Wellion. Wellion is a student, and we're not going to build houses for a while. Not until we start getting more laborers. No houses. Because these people are, the kids are going to turn into students, and I don't know if anyone's, well, most of you have been a student because you went through, grade school to high school, but you can't have kids. It's just not a good time to have kids while you're in school, high school or college. I know a few people who did do that, and it's not that their lives turned out terrible. It was a painful mess for them. it's not really on my list of recommended things to do. One of my coworkers was actually talking about kids, and apparently his daughter gives him sass all the time. You know, she'll just be like, "Really, Dad?" And I thought that was really funny, but unfortunately, I'm eventually gonna have to deal with that. Deal with children eventually. Since I'm not in a heterosexual relationship, I can quite easily avoid having children prematurely. Our town works really well right now. Look at that. Look at that. I'm really proud of this town. What is Eldenbushton? Eldenbushton. Eldenbushton. Excuse me. This is like the first thing I'm doing when I wake up. I'm just addicted to making videos now. I just woke up and I was like, I want to make a video of Banished again. Yeah. So that's what I did. But I can tell you this episode not coming out on my birthday. This episode's coming out quite a few days in the future. Actually, sometime next week. End of next week. And so you know, my birthday is November 18th, which is today, the day I'm recording. I will be recording another video, which you have... Oh, this is some trippy time stuff. So, you're gonna see this video after I post the video with my friend Byron, because the video I post with my friend Byron is gonna get recorded today, after I film this video. So, recording of this video, the recording of the video with Byron, the recording of the video with Byron will go up sometime today, and then this video will be sometime like late next week. So if you're hearing this, you've already seen the episode with Byron, and I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I don't even know what we're gonna do. I know we're playing Minecraft, but hello me from the past. Do a good job on this video. Or actually, no, me in the future, because I haven't recorded the video yet. It's a wibbly wobbly, timey wimey ball of stuff. If anyone's a Doctor Who fan, you just geeked out in your chair. I don't apologize. Alright, we need to just like mass collect resources right now. Let's just stone. Let's get some iron. I think there's some right here. Iron. So now we have 4 students. Look at that. 4 are our students. Our students are, excuse me. We have Coriad. Wow, I'm just making all the weird noises. We got Wellion. We got Coriad. We have Billip, because Philip isn't a good name, but Billip is. And Emerandi. How flowy, Emerandi. And Therford and Penella have since gotten busy since we referenced them, and they have now had 2 children, Taryn and Sheedrick. Sheedrick? It's like... I'm sure it's pronounced Shedrick, but all I can think of is like when old cartoons were trying to make things like female, like they were trying to make a female version of something, they'd make just some really dumb sounding name, and this just sounds like the female name for Frederick. Shedrick. There's Frederick and Shedrick, because you know adding she makes it female. Obviously, it's like adding a at the end of any name just makes it female. Let's see if I can find... Oh, Kyler. Kyler. It's actually not a bad name. It's kind of like a mix of Kyle and Tyler. Um, I actually really like the name Sky. Sky is typically a female's name, but there's another YouTuber, Scott Manley. I don't know if you watch him, but he plays a lot of Kerbal Space Program, and I really like him. And one of his daughter is named Sky. Actually, his naming convention for his children, his son is Orion, and it reminds me of this. I forget his name. It was this medieval scientist. He was a monk, but he was also a scientist, and he named his son Astrolabe. And so you know, Astrolabe is Astrolabe. Astrolabe, just in case you didn't hear the pronunciation there. And the reason he named his son that is because it's a device that helps you like measure the stars, like their positioning or something. But I just thought it was delightfully nerdy of him to name his son Astrolabe. And I will say, Scott Manley, I'm proud of you for being such a nerd. But it just reminds me of you that this guy named his son Astrolabe. It's a really funny story. Actually, that guy, the guy who named his son Astrolabe, was completely and utterly hated by his fellow monks. No one enjoyed his company. They actually tried to kill him in the middle of the night multiple times, but for some reason failed. Yeah. Oh no, they did do something in the middle of the night. They kind of, in the middle of the night, snipped at his, you-know-where. And, yeah, that was a nice, so they did that in the middle of the night to him, because, why not? Because that's what you do to people you hate. You just, like, completely and utterly castrate them. Quite literally. Let's see. Who do we have? Let's observe the townsfolk. So we have Taylord. He is a gatherer. At the ripe age of 25. Oh wow, he grew up fast. He was like 21 last time I checked. Jeez. And oh, where are you going? Reg. Oh, you're an adult. Oh, you look like a child. He's 17, so he's kind of young. He's a hunter. Jeez. Imagine that. Well, actually, some of you might have done this at 17, going out hunting with your parents or something. You know, I know a lot of people, their parents hunt, or mother or father hunt, either one of them, and they'll go out and they'll go hunting with them when they're young. I don't exactly agree with killing animals for sport. That's just my own personal feelings, because I don't like violence. But this video has run on quite long. Actually, I should have been keeping track of the time. So if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, and also hit the little subscribe button if you want to see more. This has been Not Sure Really Average Gaming, signing off.